Hello everyone, so this is going to be the process video for decorating this cute little envelope flip book. If you didn't see the previous video where I show you how to make this, check that out. I'll put an iCard and I'll try to put something in the description as well, but we're gonna go in detail and see how we decorate this whole little envelope. I had to split it into two videos. It was way too long, so that's why this already is decorated, but we're about to just go see how that happens right in front. Because this is, it could stay just like this, but you know, why not? So I'm gonna take the washi tape that came in the box. I need to make that. And just take a little piece here. Whoops, I tore it off already. It has a backing paper. I don't want it, I want it straight, but I don't want it too far up, if that makes sense. That's okay that that doesn't go all the way across there. I think that's probably fine. And then let me use my, press this down, and I'm just gonna trim, I think, the edge. Oh, you can still see the polka dots behind it. It's cute. So going along the side here, I'm just going to take this overhang off. And that looks pretty cute like that. It's not perfect, but I don't really want to go for perfect anyway. And then let me tuck this in here for now. I wanted to use some of the rub-ons, which I have over here. And these sticker pieces, I love these because you can kind of take just little pieces of it and cut it out. As you can see, there's holes in my papers here. So I'm gonna grab some of those, and I was really liking this hedgehog. I think he's pretty cute. And then also, I think I'll use at least one of these little postage, well, I don't know what it is, this sticker, basically. I'm just gonna call it sticker. Let's not get too complicated. So I think I'll start with Mr. Hedgehog here. And we do have the tragic, misappropriation of this Tower of Pisa. I also noticed that it's Italian, but it should be D Pisa also. So, I mean, that's a stupid tiny thing, but I just love accuracy, so I'm gonna kind of put this strategically on here to sort of, you know, cover that part up. We're definitely cutting off France because, I mean, come on. France has some amazing monuments, but it's not this one. And these rub-ons do come with a little rubbing stick. That's definitely not the official name of that, but you know, it's okay. It's not quite as sturdy as my little badly damaged bone folder here, so I'm just gonna use my bone folder for right now, for expediency's sake. And because I am, you know, rough, so. Alright, look at that! Oh, almost didn't. Perfect, because they're nice and new. Before we get too carried away, let's trim this off as well. So, that's cute. I like it. And the reason I went with, one of the reasons I went with this sticker is there's a hint of purple kind of in this washi and bluish, and so I kind of wanted to bring that out. So that's just explaining that thought process. And here are a couple pieces from this sticker sheet that I cut out that I want to just put on here. And actually, I'm going to trim a little closer. And this one, I am going to put kind of right here, maybe-ish. Do I want it? And it's okay. I'll trim off the excess if that overhangs. That's fine. I can lose that little bit. So I like that. And then I have another rub-on, this cute wolf stamp. Let's pull him off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't, it's very sticky. I don't want it sticking to me. Alright, let's see where we like him. I don't want to cover up those beautiful little mini teeny tiny postage stamps. So that is where I'm going. I'm going right there. Let's see if I got it on there. If you take it off slowly, if one part isn't fully adhered, you can rub it down before you do damage. So that's a good thing to note. Oh, and another thing I like about these rub-ons is they're, you know, somewhat translucent, so it does cover up a lot, but you can still see something coming through, and I love that. And then this little thing, it kind of looks like a really bedraggled envelope that's aged. So I'm going to trim off the... Okay. Cute little thing. And this one is opaque. So wherever I put this, it's going to cover up. But where do I want it? I want it kind of over here, but I think that's okay. Right there. It's just in the edge. Look at that! That's all done already, and we'll trim off this little bit here. Just a tiny bit of overhang. So now, popping in here to this lovely space, I also was thinking this might be a good spot to do some stamping. So I was thinking maybe this stamp here, and maybe one of the other smaller ones. But first, I wanted to put something right up here. So, I just love the little kangaroo there, but I also like these stamps. I wonder if I can have both. I don't think I really can have both. I think I'm satisfied with that. So, I'm going to glue it before I can change my mind again. Maybe I should trim these corners off before gluing it down. Let's hope that was the right fold there, huh? Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh. My chair is being really noisy. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, that's close enough there. Actually, I like how that looks. Okay, phew. Man, I was feeling a bit nervous there on how that was going to work out. It's not much, but it's just a little something. A little something there, and then this can fold down, and if at some point in the future I want to glue this down, I can do that. So let's see about adding a little bit of stamping there. I need a block. Grab that, and I think the black is probably good. Yeah. That's a nice and juiced up inked thing, but to be a little cautious, I'm going to bring this little foam pad in, flip that out, and stamp it down right there. I don't even think that's straight, but we're going to see. We're going to see how well I did here. Ooh, nice. It has that kind of, I think that's in the spongy look. I'm going to call it the spongy look, is in the stamp, but I'm not sure. Either way, I'm okay with that. And that's pigment ink, so I better leave it alone for a minute or two. Well, let's see. What other stamp do I want to put on here? We have a postage stamp one. It's cute, but there's still quite a bit of space there. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this, but I'm gonna do it and see. Crazy, because, well, I could always cover it up if I don't like it with something, right? But placing this one, it says place for a stamp. Cute. And then we have this other one, which is a stamp of a stamp that, oh, it's so cute. It's got the crown. I think I'm going to put off center here. Move this out of the way. Let's see how it goes. Ooh! Yeah. What do you think? I think that's pretty cute. just a little extra something there. Now, let me see what I can do. I think I just want to remind myself not to touch that just quite yet. And then we have this whole section, and this whole section here, which I had an idea for this one right here. All right, so this sheet right here, I'm just showing the full sheet. This is the sticker one, but this is the paper one. And I am taking this little section with the squirrel that I had a scrap of, and I want to put it down here and have it be a flip out so that you can have kind of secret journaling, secret message, secret picture, whatever there, and even another spot to do more writing if you wanted. And it's just fun and interactive. So let's get some glue on this little section here that I want to adhere. And I tried it out. That's why there's a little bit of a crease there, but yeah, because I like to try things before. Sometimes it takes me a long time to decide, and I change my mind like 5,000 times. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean, right? Which is hard to watch if it's for entertainment purposes. It's like teasing or something. Okay, I want this. There we go. This time I'm gonna take my time. I want to make sure it's folded in the right place because it's not just trying it out. All right, there it is. So it's just glued right here so that it can flip on out. And with the paper, it's super thin. It's not going to add a lot of bulk. So I think that's pretty good. Do I want to round the corners there? I think I might. So I'm going to do that, and there's really no going back once you do that. So, whoops, there's some orange. There. I got scraps flying. It went in my pocket. Shocking. Alright, we have that. Cool. I like it. Now, I wonder if this is dry enough to be safe around me. I think it is. Woohoo! Good. Let's scoot this up a little. We have this section here. It's really cute. I think that's part of the reason I'm like, oh, it's subtle, but it's cute too. Like, you got, what is this, an emu or something? I don't know. And you can write over it, so there's opportunity, but I do want to decorate it too, so let's figure out what we can do with it. I have a scrap from this sheet of paper, which actually I'm going to use this for a couple things. I kind of like this little stripey thing here, but I thought I'd use just this top section, so trimmed it off here to do another flip. This is a flip out, and this is going to be a flip up. And it doesn't go all the way over. I mean, it's not as wide as my little envelope flip book here, but that's okay. So for this one, I just want to glue the top, and if you can see the discoloration there, if you're like, what the heck is going on there? That's just some repositionable adhesive I put on there to try my idea out before, to see if I liked this paper and if it would work and what size and all that, for the benefit of hopefully taking a little bit less time filming it afterwards. I am admittedly a kind of a slow crafter. I don't know how people can do these super fast decisions. That's what makes me slow. That and, you know, making sure it's all down really well. It's just a slow process sometimes. So I just tore the edge here. If it gets in the way of my folding, I might trim it a little bit, but, and then I want to make sure that it can flip up. So let's put that there, and then again, I could also add something here, but I'm going to leave it blank for now as a white space. Could add stamping. That's a little discolored. This is a rubber eraser, and it is very useful for taking unwanted adhesive off. It's a little easier when it's fully dry, but the repositionable adhesive is a magnet for dirt and mess. Okay, so that's on nicely. And then, what about this? Does it look odd to you? Yes. I mean, well, actually, I can't answer for you. But for me, it looks a little odd. So, I thought I'd just put a little something there to cover it up. And, move my paper here. Remember these cute stickers? They're so useful. And, I found this little one that I think, uh-oh, I just realized something. I might need some room here, so let's pull this up. It's already dry, but that's okay. We're gonna add more glue there. That's what happens when you forget things. Okay, this little one, I don't want that white border, so I'm gonna get rid of it. And just in case I missed any white, I'm just gonna ink around the edges here very quickly, and then put this, it's a sticker, and look at that, isn't it cute? It looks like a really old letter or something, so it kind of goes with the postal theme, and I think I can fit it, yeah, right there. That's pretty good. And then I have to fix my boo-boo here, and hopefully everything will be so hard to notice afterwards. Real life, man. People, real life. Just, yeah. And oh my goodness, I love how realistic the graphite look is in that. It looks like I just miniaturized my own letter. Alright, so that's there. And then I have this sticker sheet, which is beautiful from the box. And I just love it. And these are translucent. They're like clear colored stickers. So it's going to show through. Ah! It's very sticky also, might I add. Can you just commit to where you're putting it? It's okay if it goes over the crease. However, it's going to compete if it goes over the crease. So I didn't really want it to be in where it folds. So since my little sticker here is kind of plain down there, you can still see that beautiful rose, and look at that. That's it for that little section. We have a flip up with secret journaling picture, whatever, and we have this part, it flips out, same thing, and boom, there's that. Alright, well, should we do this one next? I have some ideas here, but first, this is looking just a wee bit plain for me. So we have this beautiful sticker sheet here, and I think I'm going to take, and this is that textured sticker, I'm going to take this one and kind of put it in the middle here. I'm just eyeballing that. It could be off a bit, that's okay. I definitely don't think it's too straight, but you know, that's okay too. And I think I just want to get in here with my vintage photo ink a bit and, you know, do a little edge inking there. Ooh, I wonder if I can get on the top of there. I've already glued this down, so we're talking challenge here, but I just want to add, whoops. That's good, that's good. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Satisfied there. Looks cute. Do I want to add any kind of stamp? Postage stamp? Where's my stamp set? Here we go. Oh, it's small, but I think I'm gonna leave it. I was thinking about that, but I don't know. Maybe that's too much, huh? I also have this little piece of paper, and I've already stuck it on some scrap card. I'm gonna get my ink back here. Why did I even set it further away? Because I think because I trimmed the edge, I don't know. You know, I like to ink the edges of things, and also if you're going in that vintage style, I love this vintage photo ink for that. Had that guy for years, and I have the re-inker, so there's that. Actually, I think I want to do both sides while I'm at it. because this is like a little journal card, could be a photo mat. But yes, I actually like the sound of that too. That can tuck in right there and be so cute. I still am not 100% convinced that I don't need something there, but I'm gonna leave it. Less is more sometimes, right? Right? Okay, so we need our rub-ons. And they're all these postage stamp-like ones, and so I thought a trio of them over here would be great. And I think maybe I should start. There's going to be a little bit of overlap, I think. So I can't even pick it up. I've got this. Actually, I don't even know what language that is, but this little airplane cuteness. And with the rub-ons, you don't have, you cut them close, but you know, you don't have to be perfect because the sticky part is the rub-on part, and then the other part should just come off. So we're going to place this down, and sometimes it helps to have a little bit of a tab to pull, so to speak. There it is. It's on. Alright, and then I have this one. I don't know what that is. It's cool. And it looks somewhat tropical with like a ship maybe, but see what I mean about not having a tab to grab? There we go. I got it. And this one, you have to be very careful because they're sticky too, but if it sticks to you, then it could damage itself, which, ask me how I know that. From experience, yes. There have been a few rub-ons that got rubbed off because they were so ugly, because I damaged them. Yes. But like I was saying earlier, I think I have definitely found that they work best the newer they are. So these ones are working just fine, and they are that sticky, and they stick really well if you don't stick them to something you don't want them on before. There we go. So that's cute without anything here. And you could put a picture here, you could put other stuff here, but I'm going to leave it and have it be a little spot for my other little journal card. So then we have that and all that. And then, should we do this? Let's actually flip this open and pay attention to this section here. Now this is a pocket, and actually, I mean, this could go in here, if that gets out of the way, but I don't really know what I'm going to put in there right now, so forget about that for right now. I'm going to open that. I want to just add a little something here. Have some, there's a rub on there. Don't go there. I have some, this is from that paper ephemera pack. And I like how the red goes. I like that you could write on there, but you don't have to. So I think I'm going to put that down, and I think I'm just going to put it down flat. Let's just glue it down. Relatively centered there. There we go. I like it. And then you remember this paper here? So I was looking at this little part, and I have it from a scrap of from the paper. This guy right here, a tiny little scrap. So I think I'd like to just use it like that, but I think I want to trim it a little closer yet. So maybe I'm thinking maybe just the diagonal part with just maybe a teeny bit of a border. I like that. Let's glue that before. I got some extra stuff in there, don't I? And then it says on there, okay, go down just a wee bit there. Alright, this side for the address. It's like, it looks like it's typed. That's what that says there. So I think that's good. I like that. Oops. Then I did have, where's that rub-on? Yes. Oh, yeah, I think I might put that there. And did I have anything else found? this little piece. I'm not really sure what that is. Here, I'll give you a little close-up look of that. But it looks like something postage themed. Yeah, maybe. That's way too big. Where's my smaller scissors? I'm going to trim this out because it's cute. It adds a little color. It's got a little red in it. Okay, and then again, I can see just a hint of white. I don't know if that's the backer paper, but if it isn't, that little ink will take care of it. So, let's see. What do we think? Maybe just like that? And then this little rub-on stamp could add some green, so I like how that gets those together. Coordinates, that's the word I was trying to say. Gets those together. Yeah. A little closer. No. How about up there? Ooh, I'm not so sure. But I'm trying to make quick decisions. So, whew, had a time getting that one off. Just wanted to stay with its back or cover. Alright, how cute is that? And then we still have the pocket there, but, you know, that's for the future, I suppose. How about, let's go down here. Now this flap, if you remember, is the one that can be seen up this way as well as this orientation. So if that matters to you, consider it. Idea that I had in the other one, in my other example, because I liked it. And it's got this blue and this, you know, reddish. So let's just go ahead and I tore the edges this time. That's different. See, I changed it up. I'm gonna glue this down. Like that. Alright, so there it is on there, and it looks like this here. So there's orientation this way, and then there's orientation this way. We have it both. We've covered both sides. For this little part right here, there's this beautiful sheet. This is the art kind of paper. It's a little bit thicker, but I'm going to use a section of the paper. So I'm just going to use this bottom portion. And I don't need the whole thing, so I need to figure out how much I want of it. Oop. My squirrel will have to be sacrificed. This, oh, he's so cute, but oh well. And that's the great thing about having, try not to get my head in there, more than one. Boy, is that a great thing about having more than one of each design, you know, the different kinds of paper. I hope they always do that with this box, because if you just absolutely love one, you can still use parts of it and cut the head off the squirrel. But don't worry, because you have it somewhere else. I know, it's still hard, but I think that I would be like hoarding the paper or something if I didn't have another one. Alright, come on. There we go. It's done. The squirrel has lost its head. Oh, and you can't even tell. Okay, it feels a little better that you can't tell that he lost his head there, so. This one, I'm gonna, let me see if I can just fold it over to know relatively where. That's about right there. Just gonna go in a little further and trim that. So, the idea that I had for this one, though, is actually to make it a pocket. Just, you know, in case I want to stick something else in there. I actually think I need to trim this down a little bit more. So, I hope I can do that. Okay, I was forced to trim this a little further than I wanted because the trimmer ate it. Okay. But what I'm gonna do is add glue. It's not like it's user error. I mean, it is. But I'm telling you. That's okay. I still like that trimmer. It sometimes has a hard time with really thin paper and a rough user. So there we are. It wasn't being gentle enough. Now I'm trying to be gentle. And actually, I think I want to add just a bit of glue here before it's dry, because it looks like that would function better that way. Where's my towel at? Without this paper towel, I get so sticky, I start getting glue everywhere. This way it grabs it if some extra comes out. Okay, so it's open here. And I can slip something in there. Where'd my little... If I want to. Another little secret spot. But I don't know what I want to put in there. So it's going to stay empty right now. And I think it looks pretty cute like that. I love that hand and the ink and the blue and the blue and the blue. Okay, let's move on to another fun section here. We have this side, and on my other example, I think I did, it's like pockets galore here, a vellum pocket, so why not? And this is upside down, so we don't want to see upside down. So I've got some double stick adhesive, but in order for the pocket to function well, I find sometimes that I like to add just a little bead of glue. It does make this pocket a little narrower, but then it stops without being sticky. I don't know if that's making sense, but sometimes the double stick adhesive stays sticky, and then you put stuff in it and it catches on. You can touch that sticky edge, and this little bit of glue is my barrier for that. But then I like how the double stick adhesive gives you that very straight edge all the way up to the edge without being messy adherence, if that makes sense. So I don't know, it might be overkill. I'm sure you could do this with just the glue, and you could certainly do it with just the double stick adhesive, but that's how I do it, because, and that's why, that's my explanation for you. So beautiful. I didn't show you the full sheet there. That's the vellum scrap. This was the full sheet, and this is the paper. So I've just taken this bottom portion. I hated cutting off this plume also, but I had already cut it on the vellum, so it felt a little better cutting it then. And then I have this cute little piece, and it's got like this, it's like already decorated, and it just was in there like that with the paper. So I'm just going to add some glue, and that's going to be my center piece here. And, ooh, before I do that, I put it on, didn't I? But I can add more glue. I just thought, you know what? Let's add some, let's see what it looks like with a little ink there. It's already drying, the glue. Yeah, and if you can't tell the difference, that's okay. If you can, and you think it looks better, yay! I do. There, I put more glue on. Now I have to make sure I put it right where I had it, right? Oh dear. Because it's going to stick to this sort of dry glue even more. But I think that works alright. That's... Oh, where's my... That's pretty good. Alright, so there is that, and we have a little pocket, which we'll use this again. How many pockets? It is a narrow fit right there, but it fits that perfectly. So, I have to find more things to stuff in here, aren't I? And actually, I just remembered, I had this little piece of, it's not glued on there for some reason. little piece from the paper pack that I put onto some cream card. So maybe I'll stick that in there. I did find something else to put in there. And why not, since we're already there. And actually, look at that. What? I just have to trim that a little more. Why not add some ink to that as well? In fact, I'm going to add the ink to both sides like I did earlier, because then that sort of distresses this bright cream a little more. Yeah, I like that. Do we want to round the corners? I'm going to leave this one rectangular. And look at it, fits right in there. This is a deeper pocket though, so I might want to add a tab, but I think I'm going to leave it like that for now. Now this guy, I think I'm going to glue it down, but I haven't completely committed to that idea. But I think I'm going to grab this paper here that was in that multi-paper and sticker, vellum sticker ephemera pack. It seems to be just the right size and just the right neutrality to cover up my little upside down images there. Alright. Oops. There we go. Cute. And let's add, I'll just ink that up right now. Add a little glue here. Then we're going to add a little glue to cover up our rough edges. Not glue. This is not glue. Ink. Yes, there we go. How about something here? Just a little something, something there. And we're going to bring in these textured stickers again, and maybe some of these. So I have this one right here. And then these two little envelopes. Let me trim these guys out. I wonder if I can set this down without adhering it. Maybe. Alright, let's put this guy down first. What if I tilt it? That's enough of it. And then this one's super cute, super tiny, photorealistic type. Fits perfectly. And press those down. I just have a little bit of overhang there. I think I'll trim it. And then, where'd my ink go? Because it's an Inkapalooza here. Nice. Stick that down. And then we'll open that up and trim off the little corner. Very, very minimal there. Alright, that looks lovely. Now, this folds up like that. Did we get everything? I think we did. And we can fold this down. And look at that. That's it. Beautiful. Alright, thanks for watching. As always, I hope you have a wonderful and creative day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, share your ideas, and let me know if you're going to try this. I would love to hear about it. Bye!